Spring is just around the corner and the stores are filling up with the most beautiful flowers. It's the perfect time to start planting. But of course, we don't want to put our fresh new blooms into old tired pots that have seen better days. This one has definitely been through a lot, but instead of tossing it, I decided to give it a whole new life. Let me show you how I transformed this into something fresh and pretty for the season. The first thing you'll want to do is give your pot a really good wash. Scrub off any dirt or loose paint so you have a nice clean surface to work with. Once everything is dry, it's time to add some paint. You can definitely use spray paint if that's easier, but I'm just using an old can of chalkboard paint I already had on hand. Since these pots will be sitting under a covered porch, I'm not too worried about the type of paint. What matters is that I get a nice solid black base. This pot has definitely seen better days. It's missing a piece up here at the top, and there is a big hole where the handle used to be. So before I can reattach the handle, I'll need to fill that in and give it a little repair work first. I am trying to get creative and use only what I have on hand. So this polymer clay set I bought a while back, mostly because it was 75% off, will come in handy for this repair. I'm trying to recreate the same pattern to fill in the missing part, so I'm just working and shaping the clay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Once it's all finished, no one will ever know. Once I'm happy with how it looks, I'll take it out and bake it to harden, following the instructions on the package. While the clay is baking, I'm going to tackle the big hole where the handle used to be and get that repaired. Once again, I'm trying to be creative and use only what I have on hand. First, I'll apply some duct tape to the back and then fill the hole with UV resin. On a sunny day like this, it will harden in no time. My clay is baked and cooled, so now it's time to attach it to the pot. I'll be using E6000 to make sure it stays securely in place. I think it turned out pretty well. Once it's painted, the repair work will be barely noticeable. Now that the glue has dried, I can go ahead and touch up the paint to blend everything in. Now it's time to add that wow factor. I'm using Rub and Buff to give this pot a little shimmer and make it look beautiful. It's super easy to apply, and the little really goes a long way. just like that, this shabby, beat-up pot looks brand new, ready to be filled with some pretty little flowers. Maybe this will inspire you to dig through your garage and see if you can find an old pot to spruce up. With just a little creativity, you can give it a whole new life too.